So this is one of the areas close to the house, and this was all covered in lantana, and completely you could not walk through it. It was that thick. You couldn't even fight your way through. We tried to clear it with brush cutters and that sort of stuff to actually get an access track through it, but it just wasn't any good. In the end, ended up bringing the tractor down and running the tractor through it. But tractors on this type of terrain, in this type of steepness, get to be very, very deadly and very exciting very quickly. Where the grey water runs out there, you can see how much slippage there is there with the tractor. You've only got to drop a tyre on the tractor by about 6 inches and it feels like you're falling off the planet. Whereas what you used to do it with skid steer, that type of thing, at least you're much closer to the ground, but it's still dangerous in this type of terrain. The actual steepness of this, I don't know how it will show on camera, but it is a lot steeper than what it looks. It's pretty hard to walk up and down, but this is how impenetrable this area is. And while it might look pretty with the birds and whatnot playing through here, you could imagine a fire coming up this hillside. This stuff burns like petrol. It's really, really dangerous, and then nothing really lives that much underneath it. It just chokes everything off, and then once it gets to a point, it then starts to climb and it starts to kill everything up above at that point. So I'll end up with this area here, benching it and running some benches through that will cut down the steepness of it, and then we'll start to run permaculture courses and run permaculture systems through to help stabilize the soils and to keep a lot of this lantana, get rid of it and keep it at bay. It's a lovely property, but it's just the lantana has a terrible stranglehold on the amount of it. Both the dams on the property have both been damaged badly. They've been allowed to get out of hand. This one's the bottom one. It actually had broken through, and it had about a 15-foot hole at the end of it where all this stuff is filled in there. So I cut through there with the tractor, which was very hard work on the tractor, not really something that's suited for that type of machine, but unfortunately at that point that was all I had to work with to get this patched. So you can see how bad the lantana still goes all down through here, but that's a bit of a view back up through the property into the centre. But that centre section way up above this dam is a hole in the second dam's wall that you can actually see right up there. It should be in the centre of the shot. That one needs to be patched. That's a big dam, that one, but very deep, but not huge, not as big as this one in size around it. So yeah, that's those type of problems that we have there just in that local area. But I'll cut a bench right through this side here that I can drive straight past the dam along this side. So all those trees will have to come out of there. Then I'll put a second cut up a bit higher up there, so there'll be two benches up the top and this one through at the bottom of the dam, which will make access and make tending to the things on the property much, much easier.